It's wrestling from the Belle Claire Fairgrounds Park. The Belle Claire Fairgrounds Park tonight in Belleville is rocking with just under 700 people. Hello, I'm Ben Simon. You are in for a treat with tonight's card.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our next contest, a special event tag team match scheduled in for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. First, to my left, at a total combined weight of 560 pounds, the team of the Big Texan and Waco. And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 405 pounds, the team of Vaughn and Chaz.
Dave Vaughn and Chaz Wesson tonight taking on the reunited tag team Guerrilla Warfare, the Big Texan and Waco. Once again, hello everyone, I'm Ben Simon, and welcome to this special event in Belleville, Illinois. The first time wrestling has been in this exposition hall in about 25 years. Last time Bruiser Brody was here, Luthez has wrestled in this building, and tonight we're going to see the greats of today. It looks like Dave Vaughn is going to start in this match. The Texans are having a little bit of a dispute over who's going to start over there. Also on the card later tonight, we're going to see the battle for dominance. Gary Jackson versus Kevin X. Those two have some bad blood going on. Who's going to be the alpha male there? And also in the main event, it's all going to come to a head. Ron Powers and his lackey, Sean Vincent, will go up against Danny Boy Hawkins and the legend, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. It's all on tonight's show here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this. And once again, we still haven't decided who is going to start in the ring for Guerrilla Warfare. Okay, it looks like it's going to be Waco. Dave Vaughn, nice fireman's carry takedown. Arm drag. Waco needs to take a step back here and reevaluate the situation. That's exactly what they're doing. Your referee is Keith Smith Jr. And ladies and gentlemen, you can't see it very well right now, but there are actually just about 700 people in this venue here tonight. And even here, it doesn't seem like that much because this venue is so large inside. It's very cavernous. Very interesting layout they have here. But definitely we look to return to Belleville in the near future. It was certainly a treat for me to be here. Nice roll up there by Waco. Not too often you see that kind of agility from the big man. And ladies and gentlemen, also don't forget that on Saturday night, May 21st, Dory Funk Jr. will be coming to wrestle for SICW. And he will be in a six-man tag. More on that a little bit later. Here comes Chaz Wesson, a relative newcomer to the MMWA and the SICW, but he has been around quite a while. He is a legend in the area. Whoa, big clothesline by Chaz Wesson. Nice, and a drop kick. But that's not going to keep Waco down. Big body slam. Nice by Chaz Wesson out of Centralia, Illinois. I'm not sure that Dave Vaughn and have teamed together before, but they're doing awfully well tonight against the Texans. Big splash in the corner by Vaughn. Move, and it is effective. Everybody's out here tonight. Herb Simmons, Jeff Bernetti, Keith Smith, Miller. They're all here. Larry Matizik as well. The ring announcing for the main event. And here comes the 300-pound plus big Texan. Taking Dave Vaughn to town. Those are close fists, and Keith Smith is checking him out. Big Texan says, no way, I'm not giving him a close fist. Thing is, Keith Smith Jr., he's a young referee, and he will come. But right now, he's giving the Texan the benefit, and wrongfully so. Waco in. Another shot to the ribs of Dave Vaughn, and the tables have turned in this match. For more information on upcoming SICW shows, head on over to our website, mmwasicw.com. Raking the eyes of Dave.
5 minutes have expired in the match. 25 minutes remaining.
And Dave Vaughn goes for the ride. Nice suplex there by the big Texan. And now Chaz Wesson's all pissed off. He's trying to get in the ring, and no way. Ladies and gentlemen, dare I say, this is guerrilla warfare. Vaughn, nice kick, and another enziguri to a downed opponent. In many other contact sports, that would be illegal, but not here in the SICW. Chaz Wesson's up. Where's he go? What? Flying cross body. That one. Whoa, Erica. I've never seen him do it, or he almost lost, but he had enough next. Take him over. Nice. But I think Wesson may have landed on his head. Pro wrestling. Up. We got ourselves a Chaz Wesson taking the big Texan to town and tags in his partner Vaughn, the wrestling machine in, and we aren't seeing any technical wrestling right now. It's just back and forth, blow to blow. And now Waco up top. Wait, Vaughn is trying to get out of it, and Texan trying to restrain him, getting him ready for Waco. Texan gets it. The drop kick right on the big Texan. Vaughn was able to slip out of it. Whoa, we're seeing problems with the guerrilla warfare team. I don't believe they've ever fought each other before. This is a disaster for that team. Tough love, I guess, is what you call this. Pardon the language, but they are just bitch slapping each other. And Wesson, nice stereo drop kicks to the respective members of Guerrilla Warfare. Spine buster by Vaughn, and Wesson's going up top. He'll give the 10 count. Whoa, Texan pitches Wesson right over the top rope. Vaughn setting up for the spear, no! He catches a big boot for his trouble. Texan up, big splash. Oh, I don't think Vaughn is out yet. This is it.
Here are your winners, the Big Texan and Waco. All right, champ. Big night tonight. Main.
Nobody talks to the champ but me. The true Canadian hero. If you want to ask a question about the champ, you go through me. Come here, chump. What's your question?
Well, these fans want to know why your Ron Powers is lacking.
Mr. Ron Powers, why are you the greatest classic wrestling champion?
The reason I'm the greatest classic wrestling champion is because I'm the greatest building, the greatest person in this building, the best person in the locker room. The bottom line is this. You people shut up when I talk to you. Vincent, the last time we were in a room with this many cops, we had guns pointed at us.
Next question.
What do you think about the message that Danny Boy tried to send you in our last event at East Ron Life?
Ron Powers, what exactly are we going to do to those chumps? Danny Boy Too Short, Hawkins, and Cowboy, I ain't got it anymore, Orton.
First thing, Vince, the first thing hey, listen, there's not one person in this building that don't think I deserve this belt. As far as what we're going to do to our opponents tonight, Danny Boy, I'm done going through you, brother. You are done. You are one hit away from being retired. I don't care who you got. You can bring Mr. Magoo. You can bring Dwayne Funk Jr. I don't really give a damn. I am 280 pounds of mass and ass. And I will show you why I was Jack Hawkins' favorite wrestler.
Oh, yeah!
Scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. First, to my left, weighing in at 225 pounds, from Memphis, Tennessee, this is Kevin X. And his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds, from Sin City, Nevada, gorgeous Gary Jackson.
I think the name Battle for Dominance is a good tagline for this match. Kevin X on your left, being patted down by the police, in this case Jim Harris, the referee, going up against the Missouri-Illinois heavyweight champion, gorgeous Gary Jackson. Now the title is not on the line, the title is not recognized in the SICW. But this match means a whole hell of a lot for the entire wrestling scene in the region. Kevin X has been showing up, bad-mouthing Gary during his matches recently. And Gary says, you know what? We've battled over the title before. We've got to prove who is the better man. And it's me. And Kevin X. Whoa, bad move by Gary Jackson to turn his back on his foe Kevin X tonight. Horrible move by Jackson, and he's paying for it. Undoubtedly, we will see who is the alpha male tonight in the SICW. Kevin X taking Gary Jackson to school. Both these men are so similar when it comes to weight and style of fighting. I would say Gary Jackson is a little more technical. Gary Jackson shoots his man off. Big elbow. Once again, you're watching wrestling from Belle Claire Fairgrounds Park in Belleville, Illinois. Coming up later tonight, actually up next, is your main event. The legend, Cowboy Bob Orton, teams with Danny Boy Hawkins to take on Big Ron Powers and Sean Vincent, the Canadian hero. And actually up next, Danny Boy Hawkins will be speaking to me backstage. He said he has a few words he wants to get off his chest after what Ron and Sean just let off inside the ring. Don't forget, for all upcoming SICW dates, head on over to mmwasicw.com. And fans, also, Saturday night, May 21st, Dory Funk Jr. competes in 6-man tag action in East Carondelet, Illinois. You don't want to miss that. Nice swinging neck breaker by the Great One. But only a 2. Big splash, connected with nothing but the knees for Gary. Kevin X is choking Gary right in front of SICW Executive Director Herb Simmons. They're seated at ringside center, trying to send him a message. And Herb Simmons, it looks like he's just ignoring him. Herb knows he has an explosion on his hands with this feud. As long as these guys stay in the ring tonight, we're going to have a clear-cut winner. We're going to have a clear-cut answer as to who the alpha male in SICW is. Another elbow from Kevin X. Tell you what, those back elbows are like running into a brick wall. Devastating move. Feels like your chest is just caving in. That doesn't feel too good either. This is Ben Simon calling the action here tonight in Belleville. Hope you're enjoying it. If you enjoy it a lot and haven't yet, you may want to subscribe to this channel, ST Lewis Wrestling. All new videos come straight to your front page on YouTube. And while we're here on this subject, I want to thank everybody for making St. Louis Wrestling the #1 YouTube channel in the Midwest for subscribers and for views. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Kevin X is going to have to work a little bit harder to keep the gorgeous one Gary Jackson down. Jackson firing back. Both of these individuals are so stubborn. They're so hard-headed. They're not going to go down without a fight. We might be here a while, fans. Head stomp by Jackson. For the MMWA Missouri, Illinois heavyweight champion, December 4th. He's held on to that title for 5 months now. An impressive feat.
5 minutes have expired in the match. 25 minutes remaining.
You heard Jeff Bernetti, SICW ring announcer. I'm a bad man. You gotta love Gary Jackson when he's lovable. Whoa, low blow there by Kevin X. I don't know if Jim saw that. That should be a 100% disqualification. Just warning him. Harris did not see the low blow. Kevin X with the get out of jail free card. Oh. If you can sneak it past the referee, you weren't cheating. Spine buster by Kevin X, for my money, the best spine buster in the Midwest. Yes, even better than Dave Vaughn's. Did you see the impact with which he planted Gary Jackson into the mat? And an elbow. This is not exactly a smart move to argue with the referee. Gary Jackson with the roll-up. 1, 2, 3. No, barely kicked out. Did Kevin X? I thought he had him. Those sudden roll-ups are the end of it a lot of the times. You know, Kevin X is a former Missouri, Illinois heavyweight champion as well. I don't understand. What the? Kevin X putting his hands on Jim Harris. Jim Harris, by all rights, reserves the authority to disqualify Kevin X right now and award this thing to Jackson. Unbelievable gall on the part of Kevin X to do that. And Jackson's going up. Clothesline from the second rope. It may be Jackson's time here. He's gonna shoot him into the ropes. Big back body drop. Drop kick by Jackson. Nice clothesline. He's gonna wind him up, guys. It's time. And it's time to drop it like it's hot, and he does. For a 2. Kevin X, nice super kick out of nowhere on Gary Jackson, but Jackson recovers, picks him up. Where is he taking him? Slams him into the corner. Look at Jackson. He's out of it. That super kick really took its toll on Gary. And he's not thinking straight, obviously. Shoves the ref. These guys, like I said, they're hard-headed, but I didn't think they were stupid. Unbelievable. What are these guys doing? I'm surprised Harris hasn't called this one. And Jackson deliberately. I can't believe what I've seen. This one's over, guys. I can only assume Jackson has been disqualified. A blatant blow right to the jaw of Jim Harris. And now he shoves him again. Harris doing his best. He's a little bit out of it. You can see there. Now X shoved him. Jim Harris just yelled this one is a no contest. He has thrown both of these men out of this match due to their conduct, and very understandably so. Nothing has been solved tonight, but if these guys can't play within the rules, we're never going to get an answer as to who the dominant player is here in the SICW. Keith Smith Jr. and Jim Harris both look a little apprehensive to separate these men, and I don't blame them. Guerrilla warfare in, separating the men only to beat on them themselves. Max Archer, Chase King, they're out here at ringside as well. This is a disaster. Wesson and Vaughn out. Waco out. This is mayhem. Guys, we'll be back with Danny Boy Hawkins in the main event. With Danny Boy Hawkins backstage at Belle Claire Fairgrounds Park. Danny Boy, tonight you team with the legendary Cowboy Bob Orton to take on Ron Powers and, as you said before, his lackey, Sean Vincent.
You know, it kind of reminds me of is, remember that little cartoon with the bulldog and the little dog, and the little dog would run around the bulldog going, hey Spike, can I help you out? Can I help you out? Ha ha ha. Nah. And the bulldog would be like, nah. That's exactly what it is. You know something, Powers? I said it tonight. I said these people were probably just like me. They were tired of hearing your mouth a flapping. Well, let me tell you something. Bob Orton and I go way back. You know the history between all of us. You know how good he is. He's one of the best. He's a legend. You know both of us can take you out at any time, and that's what we're going to do tonight.
Now, Danny, let me interject there. Do you hold any bad blood at all against Cowboy Bob for what he did last time in East Carondelet? He threw in the towel for you. I mean, he was trying to save you, but do you have any resentment toward him for that?
No, not at all. You know, like I said, Bob and I go way back. Him and I tagged. We went down the road together. I helped train Randy when it came time to do that. And, you know, Bob was just looking out for my best interest. And all I could say to Bob is thank you, because I was worse for wear that night. I have nothing against Bob.
All right. Danny Boy Hawkins, tonight, tag team action.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. An Australian tag team match, one fall to a finish. Introducing from St. Charles, Missouri, weighing 281 pounds. He is the classic wrestling champion, Ron Powers. And his partner from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 219 pounds, the master of the figure four leg lock, Sean Vincent. Their opponents from Waterloo, Illinois, weighing 223 pounds. He is the first and former classic wrestling champion. Here he is, Danny Boy Hawkins. And his partner from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing 245 pounds, the one, the only, Cowboy Bob Orton. The referee is Keith Smith Jr.
And now it's main event time. Cowboy Bob Orton. Doesn't look like anything's changed about him since the 80s. Wow, look at the size of this man. Rivaling Ron Powers. The only thing different about Bob Orton is his hair color. This man is exactly the same, and I would be scared to death if I were Powers or Vincent. He's teaming with Danny Boy Hawkins tonight in this tag team match to settle the score. And really, it was initially between Danny Boy and Ron Powers. You know the story. Powers turned on Danny Boy months ago because of his greed in getting Danny Boy's CWC. Well, he won the CWC, but only after Cowboy Bob Orton threw in the towel. He suggested to referee Keith Smith that the match be stopped. He gave the match to Ron Powers, but rightfully so, Danny Boy was taking a beating, and Ron was not ending the thing. And so Ron had the championship. Outside, unexplainably, Sean Vincent appeared to be riding the coattails of Ron Powers, congratulating him on his victory. And these two have been inseparable since. One could certainly understand why Danny Boy has referred to Sean Vincent as Powers' lackey. It would seem that way. And the true Canadian hero elects to start this match against Danny Boy Hawkins. Danny Boy just smiling it off. He knows what's up. Very aggressive start. This is personal for Danny Boy Hawkins. Sean Vincent wants to be in his business. He wants to do Ron Powers' dirty work. Well, he's going to get the beating. Oh, offered up the tag to Powers. Powers accepts. I thought that Danny Boy was going to pull the hand away, but wrong I was. Danny Boy wants Ron Powers, but Powers, blatant low blow there. I don't know if you saw that. It must not have connected full because Hawkins is in again. Danny Boy outside right in front of the many dignitaries here tonight in Belleville, Illinois. But you can't keep this man down. Powers, look at that scoop slam. The height, the strength of Powers on that slam was awesome. Tag in the Cowboy, the fans are chanting. Tag in Cowboy. Also a reminder, fans, for all of the latest updates on the SICW, head on over to mmwasicw.com. And don't miss May 21st, Dory Funk Jr. is coming to town. And he's wrestling in a 6-man tag. Yeah, we want the Cowboy. We want Bob Orton. Tag him in. And here comes the legend. This is a really interesting affair between these two big bulls. Come on, Keith, let him at him. Keith Smith is warning Bob Orton prematurely not to use that closed fist. Who am I kidding? Bob Orton was definitely going to hit him with a closed fist. Bob Orton, nice headlock. Not strong enough to hang on, though. Nice stomp to the back. Outlaw rules for Bob Orton. And over the top goes Big Ron Powers to the floor. Danny Boy and Bob Orton on top of the world. Well, look, Howard. Straight. But here comes Vincent. Well, you know, I have to give Vincent. He gets him though, catches him up in that slamming position. Did you see Vincent canvas? And that canvas is no trampoline. Oh, by Bob Orton. Again. Hold him off. Hawkins is in. Whoa! Look at that jumping, flying, clothesline. Swept Sean Vincent right off his feet, but popped in for the save. Oh, blow to the lower midsection at best. Vincent is the master of the figure four. I thought he was going for that figure four leg lock right there. Recently, he's made that grapevine his move. Powers sitting on the head of Hawkins, choking him out with that middle rope. And Orton is stranded over in the other corner trying to get in. What we just witnessed was a referee. Sean Vincent and Ron Powers, with their experience, they have learned how to be very good at playing the referee. And I'm not trying to slight referee Keith Smith Jr., but it's the tactics of Powers and Vincent that make their illegal tactics possible. Sean Vincent here with rear chin lock on Danny Boy Hawkins. Danny Boy fights out, but catches a big knee. And I have been told that regardless of the outcome of this match, the participants for the six-man tag on May 21st are as follows. It will be Ron Powers and Sean Vincent and Kevin X taking on the team of gorgeous Gary Jackson, Danny Boy Hawkins, and the former heavyweight champion of the world, Dory Funk Jr. You don't want to miss it. For more details, go to MWSICW.com. Pricing and time information. Elbow, brutal elbow to the head of Danny Boy Hawkins. And I can guarantee you, no matter who the winner in this match, this feud will not be over. It's a given. This is a friendship gone sour. And this thing is broken down into, as Larry Matzik would say, a Donnybrook. Ron Powers crouches himself on that second rope. Bob Orton firing back on Vincent like a heavyweight boxer. Winding up. Ron Powers pulling up the head of Danny Boy Hawkins in that hold. You can't see it right now, but I'll describe what's happening. Enormous pressure on the neck of Hawkins. He lets go of it, though. No tag was made. No tag whatsoever was made. But I guess Ron's arm was feeling a little bit tired. So he switches in Vincent. Vincent takes Hawkins up for the suplex. Gets it. 1, 2. He's choking him, ref.
10 minutes have expired in the match. 10 minutes.
Right there, great camera work. Look at. It's all about playing the referee. It's the name of the game when it comes to Powers and Vincent. Danny Boy's got to stay on his knees. He can't let his back go to that move because then it will most assuredly be over. Danny Boy using that remaining leverage. He gets Vincent up. Amazing power and drops him back. You guys may not realize how difficult a move like that is, a counter like that is. Incredibly difficult. Powers is going to work on that leg. He's going to set the leg right at the post. Brutal attack. And I'll tell you, a knee pad will not help you much. Oh! Chair right to the knee of Danny Boy Hawkins. If his patella isn't broken, his leg will be bruised tomorrow. And I think this one is going to be over. Vincent winding up the toe hold, and now he's going to lay back for the figure 4 leg lock. This is his move, and recently no one's been getting out of it. Orton knows this, and he is going to break it up. Smart move by Cowboy Bob Orton. Vincent looks a little loopy after that one. Gosh, right again on the leg of Danny Boy. I can't believe the maliciousness, the malice with which Ron Powers delivered that chair shot to his leg earlier. And this is definitely shades of a few months ago when Powers captured that classic wrestling title from Danny Boy. It was a beatdown much like this, with Danny Boy lying helpless in the ring. But one thing's missing, and that's the pile driver. If Ron Powers hits his awful pile driver on Danny Boy Hawkins, this one will be over. And this time, Bob Orton isn't outside the ring to throw in the towel. I'm not sure if there was really a tag there or not for Bob Orton, but Keith Smith says no. Nice move. A crossface type maneuver. Kind of an Indian deathlock as well. Ooh. Going to work on that leg again, more specifically the knee. I don't see how Danny Boy is able to stand on that. Nice counter by Danny Boy Hawkins. It's what he needs. Tag in Orton. Tag in Orton. And here comes the Cowboy. But cut off at the pass real quick. Now we've got mayhem in here. It's Powers and Orton in the ring. Vincent and Danny Boy Hawkins outside the ring. Big elbow by Powers. The referee's nowhere to be found. I think he's outside trying to get Hawkins and Vincent. He needs to get back in the ring. Ron Powers has the Kiel Auditorium bell. He's not hitting him with it. Oh, he's going for the pile driver. This will be the end of Cowboy Bob Orton. Danny Boy Hawkins is going up. Sunset flip. He's got Powers. He's got Powers. It's over. An amazing night here at the Belle Claire Fairgrounds Park. Don't forget mmwasicw.com. And Simon calling the action here. Thank you for joining us.